Hello. Hello. It's me, Natasha Berta. It's a bit dark, my face, on video because of the backlight. I'm too lazy to change it because what I'm going to show you is something of real value and it doesn't matter too much whether you can see my face. I'm going to take you for a little walk through the Facebook analytics. A woman who I know in a business networking group was asking about her reach, and she was asking about what relevance does this particular Facebook analytics have? What can I learn from it? What does it mean? So I'm going to take a quick tour through what I think is the highlights of Facebook analytics and hopefully just show you a little something you didn't know before that will help you to make smarter choices about what you do going forward. So never mind about the light. It's me. It's just the usual me. I'm going to screen share now. And I'll take you for a little tour. So when you land on your business page, usually you'll be in this tab over here, which is called Page. And you'll see all kinds of things that Facebook wants to show you this thing, and there's all your posts and your pics. So there's other tabs up here: Inbox, Notifications, Insights. This is the analytics. And what you'll see here on the overview is a bunch of stats that they think are important. I actually don't really bother with that too much. The one post in particular that Julie was looking at, the one page of insights, I'm pretty sure was this one over here on the left called posts. So here it is, posts. And the data here, what this shows you is pretty interesting. It shows you what time of day which of your followers are online. And also which day they tend to show up the most. So it looks like the day that most of my followers are on is Friday, is my most popular day. Well, it's the day that most of my followers are definitely online. And what times of days? So if I click Friday, it will show us, okay. And also my people, 430 of them, 435, that looks like the top. So at 8 p.m., I reckon after kids are in bed, that's when most of my followers get online. There's also a bit of a peak here at 8 a.m., maybe while they're supposed to be packing lunches. Another one here, 4 p.m., kids just got home. Probably want to zone out and ignore them. Now, I could be wrong. My people might not be mothers, but you can interpret it something like that. So that's basically all it means. Which day? Oh, look, it's quite different on Monday. People getting on much earlier. And Tuesday, different again. Ooh, Wednesday. So you can look at each day when people are on, and you can make decisions about your posting. Like, oh, there's not as much point posting between 10 a.m. and maybe 1 p.m. because not many of my followers are online then. So that's what you can learn from that part. And if you keep scrolling down, this is where you get the real gold, in my opinion. Is it shows you the statistics on each of your posts. So what we're looking for here is reach, is basically how many people Facebook put this post in front of. So you can see there's a couple here that got in front of a lot of people. Organic means that's just what Facebook put up in front of people. So the algorithm just decided that this post should go in front of these people. And if you have been running ads, a portion of that will be darker orange, and that's how much reach you got for paid. And we can see this, to me, is the more important thing, is post clicks and reactions. So 19 people clicked on this post. So that's pretty good compared to this one, which is like 0 or 1. And then we get down here and we get even more. Oh, 57 people clicked on this post. Then we can look at what kind of post is it. It was an image, a photo. It was public. It got a bunch of organic reach as well. And people were really liking that. So I could make more posts like that. Or I could look at the time of day. Oh, 10 o'clock on I can't remember what day, but I could look up what's the 24th. Actually, I know that was a Thursday or a Friday. So we can see, oh, okay, if I post on Friday, if there's something I really want people to see and engage in, Friday is a good time, heaps of action. Or Wednesday, that was a video. A video on Wednesday did pretty well. And you can click and see more, and you can look. It's a great thing to do if you have an accounting day or another day of the month where you do all the kind of wrapping things up and looking at how things are going, which I strongly recommend that at least once a month, I mean, even weekly or whenever you can manage, to just be looking at the things you've done in the past, what's working, so you can replicate that and do more of it. Look, here's a picture from my family holiday. It didn't get incredible reach, but lots of people were clicking on the post, having a look at it and reacting to it. So you can just have a look at anything that's doing well. What time of day was it? What kind of post was it? Maybe I'll do more of that. The other thing that I find interesting is people. If you're new, or even once you're more established, it is really helpful to know who your people are. So the more you know about your people, the better off you are. Not just on Facebook, but just in marketing in general. You need to know who you're talking to, what they care about, and what they want from you and how you can help them. And then once you've got a good match there, things are going to be really happening. So we've got fans, followers, people reached, and people engaged. It's just taken a while to load. Good old country internet. I love it. So here it is again, insights, and all these things are down on the side. Don't be scared. So my fans are mostly women. That's okay. That's just how we roll. I like helping women. I like empowering women. So a bunch of my fans are women. Looks like a bunch of them are younger, and then about my age and a little bit older, which I would expect that majority of my fans would be in this area, because these are people that need a hand with tech and are smart women and need a hand with marketing. So that looks all right to me. Then I can see, I've got plenty in Australia. Which cities? Most in Sydney, over Melbourne. Which language? And then there tends to be, more. So you can have a look at that. You can also look at your followers. So this is people who are actually following you as opposed to just liking. This is just interesting, helpful information. If you're running ads to people who are over 65 and your people aren't over 65, then you're just wasting your time and money. And what's one other really interesting insight? Where have you gone, Facey Bops? Let's get it back. Clickety click, it's having a moment. Facebook, you don't want to play nice. Maybe that means that's enough. To be honest, I would not bother with much more than that. I'm going to have to reload. It doesn't like me. It's okay. It does it to everybody, doesn't it? Don't take it personally. Okay. Promotions is to do with your ads. Followers is just a lot like who is following you. These are more relevant later on when you have a massive audience. If you're just in the beginning mode, all those tabs, they just don't matter as much. What really matters is how people are responding to your content and who your people are. In fact, I'm going to go so far as to say that's the end, and that I wouldn't even worry about any of the rest at all. I would just be looking at your posts, finding out what time your people are on and who your people are. That's 3 great pieces of information that Facebook can give you. Don't worry about the rest of it too much, because there's not a lot you can do to change that other than just keep on showing up, keep on explaining to people how you can help them, giving them help. They're going to love that, and letting them get to know you, the person, so that they can decide whether or not they want to work with you. If your brand is not you, again, you just need to let people know what is your brand. What are the values? Who are the people behind the brand? And things like that. Have a great day. See ya.